Hello, I'm Adam Rogers, and I want to tell you about my newly published book on philosophy, politics, and personal meaning called The Post-Atheist 21st Century, An Evolution in Democratic Governance and Personal Meaning. You can purchase it now as an ebook or paperback on Amazon. Now, some of you may know me as a lawyer, a legal analyst, or through my involvement in politics, but I've also been a long-time student of philosophy. And in my ongoing study of trends in law and philosophy, as well as my involvement in political life, I've noticed a trend that I think will really pick up steam as we emerge from the global pandemic. In recent centuries, we have had governments with religious foundations, followed by nominally secular or atheist governments based on the ideologies of capitalism, communism, or national myths, which nonetheless were very religion-like in their structures and in their features. Post-atheism is a new governing philosophy that takes us beyond the restraints of such systems. Now, through my work with Engage Nova Scotia, I've come to be familiar with how places like New Zealand, Scotland, and Iceland are governing based on broad, open-ended human wellness and quality of life measures rather than the traditional economic metrics. Now, I see these attempts at wellness governing as representative of a new philosophical movement. Rather than the citizens adapting to the system adapts to the citizens. Now, these developments in governance mirror, in a sense, developments in our understanding of consciousness, of astrophysics, and of legal authority. And in the old days, if you wanted to know whether a law was a good law or a bad law, you just looked and see whether it aligned with what God said, and if it did, it was a good law, and if it didn't, it wasn't. Now it is not so clear. Now, through this lens, I look at issues like immigration, medical assistance in dying, income inequality, technological integration, and environmental stewardship. Post-atheism is also a way of thinking. Just as individual states should not blindly adhere to systems of thought, neither should any of us personally rely upon or require an absolute foundation. We can all live lives of meaning within such an approach. We can develop resilience, and we can still have laws that are legitimate without external or eternal validation. Now, we have just been through a major world crisis. A crisis is a concentrated experience of time which can shake us from the inertia of our lives. Now, for those thinking of how democratic governance may evolve in the coming decades, as well as those looking to create their own personal evolution, post-atheist philosophy is for you. I hope you enjoy the book.